Ro-Ro vessel, also staying to the east of the NAP tower, outward bound. Inward bound traffic, a NACC Indian, approaching outer NAP buoy and going to the west of the NAP. Green Guatemala, Southampton beaches. Inward bound vessel is NACC Indian, approaching outer NAP buoy number 2 and number 1. They will be staying to the west of the NAP tower.
BTS Red Eagle, buoy in.
Red Eagle, Southampton beaches. Thank you. Received traffic update for you. UKG Bluefin is underway from 25 clear. Norwegian Star is the 102 underway now.
Ahoy, shipmates! Right. Oh, sorry about that. I was just having to reconfigure a few settings. Apparently, there's been a software update. And so I've only just got back into my cabin in time. But I'm here now. So look at this. We've got something very interesting to look at today. We've got Iona arriving into the port of Southampton. And the Norwegian Star departing the port of Southampton. They will be passing each other. If I get that back up again, I think I've got map working. Yes, map is working. I can get map working on it. So they will be passing each other here, opposite Fawley Terminal, Fawley Deep. And I don't think I'm not entirely sure we've ever had a cruise ship arriving and departing at the same time. I could well be wrong. I mean, it'd be the first time the captain's wrong. Norwegian Star is heading off down to Lisbon and then eventually a couple of cruises later repositioning to Tampa, Florida for the winter. Iona, on the other hand, she is just returning from Rotterdam where she's been for a bit of a refit. She's off on a 2-day cruise tomorrow. 2-night cruise, which they often do after refits, just in case they need to overrun slightly. Then it's easy to cancel if it's just a 2-day cruise. So the Norwegian Star, she is, like I say, off on a, let's find my information. Oh, it's a little bit of a rush. Where are we? Where's my information gone? It's disappeared. Up here it is. Norwegian Star's off on a 9-day one-way trip, Southampton to Lisbon. I noticed that prices are starting around about £600 for an inside cabin, which seems like a fairly decent deal. Obviously, you've got to get a flight back. It's calling in at Bruges in Belgium, then the Netherlands, then Le Havre in France, Le Verdon-sur-le-Mer in France, then Bilbao in Spain, La Coruña in Spain, Vigo in Spain, and then eventually Lisbon in Portugal. Doing a couple of cruises out of Lisbon in Portugal, and then she'll be based in Tampa, Florida for the winter. And then next year in May time, she's actually sort of doing an alternating one-way cruises to Reykjavik from Southampton. So it's like an 11-day cruise from Southampton to Reykjavik, and then a 10-day cruise from Reykjavik to Southampton. So I suppose that's quite a good. You'll get to see lots on that cruise. No passengers on.
BTS Red Jet 7 shortly departing Town Quay for Cows.
No passengers on Iona.
Red Jet 7 Southampton, it's just you're clear to proceed. The traffic for you, landing craft 28 Gimp Elbow, inward bound. Norwegian Star is swinging in just off One Wonder. Inward bound traffic is prolific at the hook, and next arrival will be Iona, clear channel, approaching Norris Point.
BTS Red Jet 7, all Hobbit Mount, thank you.
Red Jet 7, no apologies, North Sturbridge, she's still at North Sturbridge, the Iona.
Iona at North Sturbridge, all Hobbit Mount, thank you.
Very happy looking ship, Norwegian Star. The whole graphics. I was thinking look a bit 80s on Norwegian Star. She is fairly old ship in ship terms. Built in 2001, 24 years old. Haven't heard any passenger or crew numbers yet, but there's a good chance I had the radio on mute because I was a bit perplexed when I came in trying to get things going. So it turns round right behind the dome on top of the Indian restaurant. Let's have a look. See if I can zoom in a bit. Oh, I get a good shot down there. Look, some cabins right at the very front. I can see quite a few shipmates on the top there. That's good, good, good. Oh, excellent. I see plenty of shipmates in the chat. Sorry, I've been a bit busy. Right, trying to get everything working. Iona is steaming in. She's currently on her way past Portsmouth at about 18.2 knots. She'll be getting some speed on so she can pass the Norwegian Star at the right point in time. Or there Shipmates of the Chapel, or there Martin Coffin, or there Pam W, or there Georgina Stevenson, or there Sue Hawks. Oh, I don't know if you noticed Sue Hawks, but I gave Paul your, I don't know what you call it. Is it a sampler? I called it a picture. I'm not entirely sure the technical terminology, but I gave it to him, and last night I saw him for a little meet-up, so he's going to put that up somewhere. Or there Edward Coates, or there Land Rover 1965, or there Georgina Stevenson, or there Catherine Alicia. All right, I think I'm back up to speed. Oh yeah, this is interesting here. Not one ship coming in, one ship going out. Because I say I don't think we've had a simultaneous arrival departure on this channel before. It's rather interesting. I've got to be looking at more screens than usual because normally they all go the same way. They'll go out. Well, Martin Coffin, when is Iona going out? I believe she's going out tomorrow. She's just in overnight. As she's been for a refit, they probably need to load some stores on board, I'd imagine. It gives some time to get things sorted. You'll have a fresh new ship to experience. Shipmate Matthew Bateman is cruise to nowhere. Yes, I believe it is. I think it's just up and down the channel and then back again. Like I say, it's one of those cruises that a lot of the cruise companies seem to arrange just in case the refits overrun. Oh yes, Sue Hawks. Oh, it is a sampler. Yeah, Sue Hawks generously made a couple of samplers for Paul and I for the group cruise. Unfortunately, Paul wasn't at the group cruise, so I had to personally deliver it to him yesterday. I've got mine on display. We've been busy here in the port with the tarmacking works. What accommodation? What's going on today? We've had tarmacking works at the ferry terminal, which people seem to have enjoyed watching, and they've been taking away the pontoons for the boat show. Now I've got a few things working on my software. I still can't get my magic buttons working, so I can't do lots of things for some reason. I'm at this point in time where I might have to call support. I've tried all sorts, uninstalling, reinstalling, making sure all versions are all up to date. So the problem I have when I don't have
Traffic inbound prolific Hook Boy, Ocean Village.
The trouble is I don't have my magic buttons. Makes everything a little more difficult to operate. And I can't bring up the captain's banner. So no captain's banner bingo today. Shipmate Nicholas Lambert. Oh, MSC Virtuoso has docked in Falmouth. And due to dock in Southampton at 10:30 Friday night. Well, that's unusual time for a ship to come in. 10:30 Friday night. Let's have a look at that. MSC Virtuoso. Yeah, 10:30. 10:30 on the 24th. And we've got, it's a busy day on Friday. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships departing and then one ship arriving. Might interfere with my time at the Dancing Man with a 10:30 arrival, because by the time I finish broadcasting it looks like that'll be about 8:30. MSC Peziosas, yeah. MSC Peziosas, Posiem rather, is arriving and overnighting in port as well. Oh, it's a very peculiar time of year this, all the ships coming and going, off to warmer climes, off for refits. Due to the storm, says Martin Coffin. Oh, another storm, is there? Yeah, I did notice some pretty intense weather out there when I was looking at my shipping app. I'll bring that up in a second when I'm not not handed. I've got my hands all over the place on different gadgets trying to get things to work. I haven't had any passenger or crew numbers yet on Norwegian Star.
Restrictions for you at the moment.
Yeah, we're all good at the minute. Yeah, just using the winch. Yeah, no restriction needed. Thank you.
Not at the moment. Okay, thank you. Break rigid 6 feet, yes.
Yes, that's copy, thank you.
Yeah, I did have the radio on mute for a bit while I was setting up. Well, shipmate Danny, how did the cruise go? Excellent. I think everyone enjoyed it. I didn't lose any shipmates, which is a good. I think it's probably a good sign of a good cruise. Not managing to lose anyone. We had a group pub quiz, which went down well. I thought the questions were pretty hard. Thinking about it,
Iona, the Norwegian Star.
but a lot of people got them.
Norwegian Star, Iona. Good afternoon, Simon.
Yeah, good afternoon. We're just past the Pierhead Buoy. What sort of time are you looking for the hook, do you think?
Probably about 5 minutes behind at the moment, 16:50.
About 16:50. Okay, perfect. We'll match that for the green then.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, that's the.
Afternoon, Chris.
Lloyd, good afternoon to you. Good running.
Blade Runner 2, Southampton Beaches.
Oh, there's a barge down there.
BTS Blade Runner 2, over.
I heard that on the radio earlier. Military barge.
Southampton Beaches. I'm sure you can see Iona, Mother Bank, inward bound.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2, yes I can. I'm going to head up towards South Bramble, stay north of the channel, and then...
Oh, that's excellent. I'm really pleased that you... I'm sure I've said it a few times now. Oh, hello. I've spotted the ship on the camera. Let's have a look. If we go over to... Oh, this is getting quite... quite taxing for the poor old captain to try and coordinate all these different manoeuvres. But yes, this was a military barge that was on the radio earlier. I think there's a shipmate up on the top deck here somewhere. I'll have a quick zoom in. Can't actually see anyone in particular. We got one of the rows there, and then over on cruise cam we could just see Iona in the distance. What if that's the shipmate there up by the sign? Oh yeah, a few shipmates on the stern of Norwegian Star. I haven't had any crew or passenger figures yet. The radio's been really busy, so I've had to keep turning it off. And last time I heard, the pilot hadn't had the figures yet, so I don't know yet. I would imagine not full. They don't seem to be full in their sort of one-way cruises. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. See if we can make a guesstimation. So she's max of double occupancy of 2,348 for Norwegian Star. I suspect there's somewhere in the order of 2,000 passengers on board. I think this might be the first time we've had an arrival and a departure. It's a very strange time of year now, like I say, with all the ships repositioning to warmer climes.
NACC Indian, Southampton Beaches. NACC Indian, Southampton Beaches. Good afternoon again. Request you keep your position. Please don't go more to the north. Keep your position for your pilot boarding time 1650. Pilot station Charlie.
See, Iona, this is very clear. That looks like Prolific on the right-hand side. I hadn't even checked the weather yet.
Thank you. And stand by on channel 9 and 12.
Weather is currently 13 or 14 degrees centigrade. A very gentle breeze. I've noticed the water was very flat indeed. And what have we got there? 33.7 nautical miles of visibility. Excellent. And 73% humidity. Well, shipmate Ocean Breezes, do they have to cross a specific place? Is that why they're coordinating time? Absolutely right, shipmate. Yes, indeed they do. They have to. There's only one place that two, what they call them clear channel vessels. There is only one location that they can both pass at, and that is the Fawley Deep. Hang on, I'm just about to bring it up and show you where that would be. Just a bit, I'm a bit multi-handed at the moment. There we go. Just bring that up, that up. No. Computer is very slow recently. Come on, computer. What's the matter with you? No, there we go. Yes, bring up the map. Map is here. So, if it's a clear channel vessel, which these two are, the only place they can pass is here. This is opposite the Fawley terminal. This is called Fawley Deep. And even though this looks narrow, this is in fact the widest part of Southampton water. And this is the only place that two large vessels can pass one another.
Southampton VCS, Iona, South Ride, Middle Inn.
Iona, DPS, South Rise Middle, traffic information. E-Blade running to approaching Town Bramble. They're going to wait for you to pass. We're making their way to camp.
We'll receive, thank you.
It's very odd hearing the cruise ships coming in the other way. It's very confusing to me. A tug down here as well. And I can't use my button. I'm really missing my little buttons. Buttons. There we go. Well, it should be Ocean Breezes. Why is that preferred? Hey, it's a good point. Why is that preferred rather than one ship arriving and the other one departing? Very good question indeed, shipmate. I have no idea. I suppose you've probably got... I don't know. No, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, really. Sometimes there's a lot of things that don't seem to make sense, but it's the way of the nautical world.
BTS Red Eagle Northwest Netley in. Permission to carry on speed, please, with caution to the Norwegian Star.
Red Eagle, VTS, proceed with caution.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very calm out there today. Look at the steam coming up from the Fawley refinery over there. It's just going straight up in the air. Normally it's blowing one way or the other. Shipmate GJ Holmes says, surprise star going out, storm coming in. Oh, yeah, well, that's a good point, actually. I was going to bring the thingy bobs up on the map. The weather, the wind. That's one wind. Yeah, because it's a bit, looks a bit harsh out there. So Norwegian Star is heading off to, eventually, well, she's heading east first, so maybe that's helpful. She's going up to Bruges in Belgium first, and then to Holland, then to Le Havre, and then Le Verdon-sur-Mer in France. So probably what she's going to do is sticking to the coast. But if we look at the map with the wind on it, it's a different matter. And let's go and bring up the map. Yeah. So this is. So if you were heading across the Bay of Biscay, might be a tad unpleasant. In fact, who's this here? Disney Destiny, and she's experiencing only 6 knots of wind. Forecast looks worse than that, doesn't it? What's that? Artania? Don't know that one. Portsmouth. 38 knots. I think Disney Destiny's windy thing's not working. 31 knots. 38 knots. Yeah, that's Hurst Point. She was in Southampton on go. Yeah, so I think if you're going that way, could be a bit unpleasant.
Jet 7, VTS.
Jet 7's got a noisy radio today. I don't know why that is. Yeah, look how calm the water is today. Absolutely flat as a pancake. Well, Shipmate Carol Finney says, yes, Destiny's a brand new one from the shipyard. Absolutely, that's right. Brand new ship. I think it's obviously a brand new ship with a non-functioning wind speed detector. I'm pretty sure that's more than 6 knots it's experiencing. That's the other one down here. Silver Dawn. She's experiencing 26 knots and she's not even in the main part of it. So we've got Norwegian Dawn heading past the dock head here now. And then over on the Isle of Wight, we've got Iona passing by Cowes. So this is going to be unusual, and we should get to see the two ships passing each other. There you go. There's Iona distance. You can see how good visibility is today. It's excellent. It makes a change to have such good visibility. We've been hammered by awful rain for what seems like weeks and weeks.
BTS for Falcon hook out.
The red funnel ferries there.
BTS Red Falcon hook out.
Red Falcon, BTS, hook out, thank you. Traffic information via Iona at 25 minutes.
That's what we say, thank you.
There's Iona in the distance. Somebody bombing up Southampton water, and one of the red jets bombing up Southampton water.
BTS, the Norwegian Star.
It's the Star.
Norwegian Star, BTS.
Yeah, that's my Western Shelf out. And figures total 3321. That's 3321. Passengers 2230. That's 2230. And crew 991.
Norwegian Star, BTS, that's all received, thank you.
Okay, very good. And we're going to maintain 1650 at the Captain Greenland to match the Iona for our Foley Pass.
Norwegian Star, BTS, all received, thank you.
Oh, there we go. Numbers for Norwegian Star. That's passengers 2230 and crew of 991. That's actually a few more passengers on there than I was guessing. She has a maximum double occupancy.
Blade Runner 2, the Iona.
There's a maximum double occupancy of 2,348, so it's quite a full ship. And 991 crew, slightly light on the crew. I do wonder if the attractive pricing was something that people looked forward to. Like I say, inside cabins started at around about £600.
Scouse for Royal Beer.
Red Osprey, BTS, you're clear to proceed. Traffic information, the Iona, west right middle, inbound the clear tunnel. The Blade Runner 2 by South Bramble, inbound to Cowes. Norwegian Star, Western Shelf, outbound to Blade.
That's all received, thank you.
No speed limit on Southampton water there, shipmate Greenfingers. In port, it's 6 knot speed limit. Southampton water, absolutely no speed limit whatsoever. You can go as fast as you possibly like. However, if you do go really fast and you have an accident, they will deem you to be not in control of your vessel. So, but we get speedboats going up and down the water when they have the powerboat racing. They sort of dock somewhere in the Itchen somewhere, and you see them go past the dock head, chugging away, and then once they get to the south of the water, they open it up and they're bombing up and down at 70, 80, 90 miles an hour.
BTS, Red Jet 6, hive line in, continue at speed, please.
There's Red Jet 6.
Red Jet 6, BTS, you may proceed with caution.
Thank you.
Here comes Iona. Well, the shipmate Christine Nicholson. Oh, she's going to try and get up on deck and give us a wave tomorrow. Fantastic. Oh, you're on the Iona tomorrow. That's a really Cheeky little cruise. I wonder if that was a sensibly priced one. Priced, I mean. Currently, Iona.
Rebel Voyager, BTS.
Let's have a look at the map, see what speeds are going on. So, Iona, Norwegian Star, is travelling at 6 knots, so she's keeping it slow.
Rebel Voyager, BTS, all received. Have a good evening.
And Iona at 12.2 knots. Now, Iona's got a bit of ground to make up. I think she was a little tardy somewhere. Beautiful flat water, though. Been much better than previous days. I wonder if this is the calm before the storm. Well, shipmate, Matthew, there we go. Boy, we wish for figures. Yes. Thank you, shipmate. I wonder if they get some. They don't give the figures when they arrive, do they? I don't know. It doesn't really do arrivals. It's all departures.
Back in position, just getting out of the way for the Iona.
Good, gather BTS, all received. Thank you.
Yeah, there'll be no crew. Sorry, no passengers on board, just crew. There could be some handymen or construction crew. They might be on board as well. I wonder if the entertainment crew put on performances for the construction crew when they stay on board. Well, the shipmate Gina Stroger says, "Oh, she'd be in the glass house at the sailorway." Ah, I wonder what they put on something in the glass house, do they? I think I was at the back bar trying to do a live stream last time I sailed away on Iona, unsuccessfully.
BTS, the Oceanus leader.
It's good, BTS.
BTS, the Oceanus leader.
Oceanus leader, BTS.
4 towers now, be out west tower. Ships proceeding to nav anchorage number 4, and there's been request.
Oh, it's a noisy radio today. Yeah, so Iona's had a bit of refit. I'm not entirely sure what's gone on. I do know that they've replaced lots of mattresses, if not all of the mattresses. I'm guessing if they're the original mattresses, they would be, well, sort of 5 years old or something, wouldn't they? Well, shipmate Rob Moore, hoping the weather will be good for Saturday. It's on Iona set out. I think it is, shipmate. Somebody asked me earlier about if I'm live streaming Saturday. Yes, Saturday, a little bit chilly, a touch breezy, but at least it's going to be sunny and clear. So you should be all right. We've got a busy couple of days coming up. Then we've got, let's have a quick look through the list, because Friday's a busy day. So, well, tomorrow we've got Iona departing at 5:30 on a little 2-day cruise. Then Friday, well, hang on, is that Thursday? What day is it today? Is it Wednesday today? No, it's not, is it? Is it Wednesday? Oh, yeah, it is. Blimey, I can't remember which day of the week it is. Right, it's Wednesday today then. That makes sense. Thursday tomorrow. Iona's departing off on a 2-day cruise tomorrow, or 2-night cruise. Then on Friday, we have 4 departures on Friday. The Queen Mary 2, the Queen Victoria, the Avia, and the MSC Posia. Now, I'm hoping the Queen Mary 2 will pass the Queen Victoria. They're both scheduled to leave at the same time, but the Queen Victoria is further down the south. I'm hoping that'll work. That Queen Mary 2 will go first, because then we'll be in for some superb haulage if that is the case. So that's Friday. It's 4 ships on Friday. We also, as a shipmate mentioned earlier, we have the MSC Virtuoso arriving at 10:30. So if I finish broadcasting about 8:30, that'll probably give me It'll probably give me half an hour down the Dancing Man, and I'll have to come back again. And so then Saturday, there will be 3 departures on Saturday. The MSC Virtuosa, she's overnighting in port. The Iona and the Ventura. Put the radio back on. Yeah, beautiful conditions out there today. Holiday shipmate Kevin Darlington said they were on Queen Anne on Sunday. Hope the weather is good. Oh, yeah, what's Sunday? I haven't even looked at Sunday. I haven't got that far. 2 on Sunday. The Arcadia at 6, Queen Anne at 4. Weather.
RC03, Southampton, busiest, that's all received.
Weather for Sunday, looking okay. Gentle breeze, and for your sail away, potentially partly cloudy. So that should be all right. The weather, good enough weather. That means you can get up on deck and give us a wave. Let's see, where's Iona got to? Iona, I think she's gone round the corner. Oh, yes, gone round the corner. I think, yeah, it's not often we see them coming in, is it? Shipmaker Elizabeth for another storm. Yeah, apparently I'm not sure which storm this is. I think I don't know. Somebody said storm something or other, but I don't remember what they said. Storm Amy? Is it Storm Amy? Let me know in the chat if you know what storm it is. I presume she's had a bit of a lick of paint on the outside. She's looking very clean, is Iona. All sharp and spick and span. Yeah, I can't see any little rust stains. Well, the shipmate Hans Olof Mork from the Alicante area. What's the matter with you, shipmate? I thought you were based up somewhere near in Bergen. What are you doing in Alicante? Are you on holiday? Are you on a cruise? Sue Hawk says Storm Ben. Oh, I didn't know that at all. So, because Amy must have been the last one, and Amy, then Ben, Storm Ben, eh? Storm Benjamin says Chris S. Many thanks, shipmates. Oh, it's named. Ah, yes, Matt King. Yes, very good. It says it's named. Matt King says Benjamin, named by the French, so not from our B list. Yes, it's really odd, isn't it? I think it's us, the Dutch, the Irish. Who else? There's a couple of other countries that we all name storms, and then there's another group that names storms as well. And they've all got lists of names. They all alternate, don't they? Boy, girl. But I don't think one of the countries doesn't follow that. And of course, you get some crazy names from the Dutch. Right, there is Norwegian Star. Steadily heading down Southampton water. She's still doing 6.2 knots. Iona now at 11 knots. So there's Iona. She's just down here, rounding Bramble Bank. Norwegian Star is halfway down Southampton water, just opposite the Netley Cliff Sailing Club, and this is where the 2 ships will pass. They'll pass just here, so I'd be surprised if Norwegian Star slows down potentially a bit more. Shipmate Paul says, Paul Bellman says, Iona's looking fantastic. She is. I'm looking, like I say, I did notice. I don't think it takes long for the little rust stains to start growing on the ships. It's a harsh environment, the sea. Harsh environment indeed. Let's have a look. There we go. It is Norwegian Star on cruise cam. I'm wondering which cam's going to give us the best picture. Probably a combination of cruise cam and probably Netley cam. I expect Netley cam will give us the best picture. Oh, the ship Martin Coffee says, wonder if any hordes. Good question. Let me see. Let me think if I can do anything about that. Not really. Don't have a microphone down at Netley. I would imagine there might be. Maybe we'll hear it in the distance. The shipmate Elizabeth Leaporn's also wondering if there's been any honking. Shipmate Steve Roberts says, yes, use my medallion and get my drink delivered to the studio. But funny, I did wonder if that was a possibility. There we go. There's the tall sailing training ship, Prolific. Way back in. Quite tall, actually. Look how tall that mast is. Gives you some idea of scale there. Looks like something's moving from the Empress dock there. I can see heat haze from a ship that's slowly moving. Shipmate Nick Island says, lovely tone, lovely Iona paint job, but is it me or the red swirls on the hull part look a tad darker than before? Do you know what? I can see what you're saying. We'll wait. It could be that the light is behind the ship, so it does probably make the ship a bit darker. We'll find out when she comes in on cruise cam. As she gets closer into port, we'll have a better picture. Yeah, there she is, heading down Southampton water. Another one of those military barges buzzing around. Shipmate Hans Olof Mork. Oh, he's on holiday in Alicante. No, I thought perhaps you'd moved, shipmate. A bit of a change of scene. Alicante from Bergen. Iona heading over towards the Cowshots Spit, about to turn. Let's have a look at the speeds now. And it's still 6.3 knots for Norwegian Star. Iona 12.7 knots. They're closing in. Closing in on the Fawley Deep here. This is where they'll be passing. Just here somewhere. Although at the moment it looks like it might be.
Busiest, Southampton, yeah.
Yeah, I would think that'd be about right. They might slow one of the ships down a bit more potentially, I suppose. Oh, there's those two.
Busiest, Southampton, BTS.
Military boats.
Traffic information, the Oceanus leader by Palace Boy outbound.
There we go. There's Iona distance, the Prolific tall ship on the right, and then a couple of.
Busiest, Southampton, BTS. Traffic.
Looks like a couple of military landing craft there. Well, the shipmate Dean Willis says, "Oh, the storm's just hit Devon. The rain is coming down now." Oh well, that's. Don't wish to hear that you're having a damp time, but you did seem to be having such a lot of good weather lately while we've been having lots of rain, so probably good to fill up the old reservoirs and so on. Shipmate Dean Willis says landing craft, and I think they might be landing craft. I'll probably see them when they get closer. When they get closer in, let's have a look. Oh, let's move this camera around a bit more. Move the other one around. I'll have a look on box cam when they come in. Yeah, we'll get a better view on box cam. Ferry. Well, we have an unusual experience here of following a cruise ship here on the ferry. I suppose if you get the early departures from Cowes, you've probably done that before, but people who are maybe getting been working on the island and getting a ferry back, I'll have a very unusual sight. Ooh, yeah, there we go. 2 cruise ships on the screen at the same time. Shipmate Paul over in Guernsey says it's been raining for a couple of hours, wind picking up. Oh dear. Luckily we're okay here at the moment in Port Southampton. This has not been our first decent day for a while. Able to get out and put some fuel in the old Iron Horse. Well, shipmate Dan, he says, oh, good afternoon, Captain, just about covered from a great few days on Sky Princess. Yeah, good. Glad to hear that, shipmate. I've been knee deep in working since I got back, trying to edit up my film from visiting the ship launch. Oh, look at that. We've not seen it from this angle before. The ship launch of the Neoliner Origin. I've actually got to do a sort of a professional style video. Hopefully it will cut the mustard. It's been really interesting, actually, finding out all about the Neoliner Origin. It's a sail-powered ro-ro cargo ship. It'll be travelling from Saint Nazaire in France to Baltimore in the USA. It's taking cargo with it as well. Has a rolling internal area, so rolling cargo. So it's taking Manitou diggers, taking some boats as well, some Beneteau boats, which are too big to put in a container. Taking some Beneteau boats, handbags from Hermes, cognac as well. And it will save 80% on fuel by using sails. Seems like a jolly good idea to me. I think it might take a little longer because it's only travelling at 11 knots. But it is saving quite a lot on fuel. The maritime industry is a bit naughty when it comes to its emissions, so they're trying their best. Oh, I've got to give you one cruise cap. Have a look at this cruise cap. Oh, yeah, we go. Can you hear a helicopter buzzing around on the outside microphone somewhere? So the Iona just heading round to Cowshot Spit. Turn the radio back on just in case. Must have been heat haze coming from a ship there. There's a ship in Empress Dock moving. Always when you need a clear view, there's a blessed ship. Well, shipmate Robert Lunt, any ship Saturday, Sunday? Oh, yes, busy Saturday and Sunday. 2 on Sunday, and I think it was 2 on Sunday and 3 on Saturday.
Indian Southampton BTS all received. And you had a...
Well, shipmate Matt, work with board shipmate. I can see my little message is working. I've got that working. I just haven't got my fantastic buttons working.
Boy, we're going west to the tower. And the warship Dragon's passed through the fort, going west to the tower.
I've got some more of those landing crafts or something nipping up Southampton water. Must have been some exercises going on. We had a Dutch frigate in port the other day. We got the HMS Dragon. Not HMS Dragon, I don't know. Well, the Dragon warship Dragon's been on camera earlier, so obviously something going on. Well, shipmate Jade Booth, she's sailing on Iona on Saturday. A few people are on travelling on Iona on Saturday. I don't know where Iona's going on Saturday. I think she's heading to the Mediterranean, I think. It'd be nice to get on board after a refit. See what's changed. See if they've...
Southampton pilot, City of London.
Well, the shipmate Paul Mason, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
City of London, Southampton, VTS.
Sorry, man, what's it?
Well, the shipmate Jay Little asking, why is the Iona so late today? Well, in fact, she's not late. She's bang on time. She's just come over from Rotterdam. She's been there for a few weeks having a refit. So she's coming back into port. She'll be off tomorrow morning for a 2-night cruise up and down the English Channel to make sure everything works. And the cruise companies often plan in a short cruise after a refit, just in case the refit overruns. Then they've got time to cancel something without cancelling anything major. Almost looks like Iona's listing slightly. I don't think she is. Maybe the camera's just a bit wonky. Yeah, where is Iona off to on? Where's Iona off to on Saturday, shipmates? Let me know. I think it's Mediterranean. Memory serves me correctly. Got a little enlarge here on the screen. So the Norwegian Star is 91,000 gross tons. Iona's 186,000 odd tons. So Iona is almost twice the sort of size. The tide quite low, isn't it? I can see Cowshot Spit. That's why there's a great big marker, red marker buoy down at Cowshot Spit. It's surprisingly shallow for quite a long way out, but it's also equally quite a large shipping channel. Oh, shipmates there, Robert Linnell, Spain. I thought it was Mediterranean. Yeah, Spain and France. Excellent. Hopefully, if that's Saturday, hopefully the storm's blown over by the time you get there. Really want to be heading into a storm, do you? It's not the best of conditions. And as per usual, the crane is in the way. What annoys me more is that crane's portable. Why can't they just move it slightly to the left? I've got a good view on Netlycam now. Both ships are on Netlycam. There we go. Yeah, absolutely fantastic conditions out there. And earlier on we had some landing craft coming up Southampton water, and I have a quick look. Here we go. Just in case you're wondering what exactly that was, I'll give you a better view. There we go. There's one of the landing crafts. I imagine it's heading over to Marchwood. Looks like it's carrying something as well, doesn't it? A couple of decent sized antennas on the bow there. It's got its nav lights on. Doesn't look particularly hydro-efficient, hydrodynamic. You can see Norwegian Star slightly turning to starboard. Well, shipmate Alistair, Adam, definitely, they definitely did mattresses. A shipmate showed me a picture of the central atrium on Iona. It looks like some massive big Lego set with absolutely piled high with mattresses. And there's the other landing craft coming back in. Oh, looks like the ABP patrol is just waiting down there. Probably going to take some photographs. Probably got a good view. Shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn, yes, move the crane. I know. Tell me about it. It's just in exactly the wrong place.
BTS, Red Osprey, hook in.
Red Osprey, BTS, hook in, thank you.
Well, the shipmates.
Yeah, VTS, Red Osprey, can we confirm where's the Iona going?
46 berth.
Osprey, BTS, Iona, 46 berth.
46 berth, all received, thank you.
Well, the shipmate Jim Bob, Iona is not late. I think I saw that somewhere. She's bang on time. She's been in Rotterdam having a refit. This was her scheduled arrival time. So, but yes, you are right. It is very unusual to see a ship arriving this time of day.
Southampton BTS, Challenger 4.
I think that's one of those thingy-bobs.
Challenger 4, BTS.
BTS, Challenger 4, good afternoon, Mom. I'm just passing the Mary Rose buoy entering Portsmouth Harbour at the end of my day of sail training out.
Challenger 4, BTS, all received, thank you.
Oh, it looks like there was a couple of ribs as well. A couple of army ribs. Looks like they've got a tactical machine gun mounted on the front bow. Quite handy if you've got a lot of jet skis in port. I could see some use for that. There is the Iona behind Cowshot Beach now. All the pretty coloured beach huts down there. That's where our shipmate from Bangkok. That's where he's got one of his beach huts down there.
Southampton VTS, ready, Eagle, so departing Royal Beer East Coast.
Ready, go, BTS. Here's the traffic information, the Iona, passing 40 pounds, 46 berth.
That's what's happening, thank you.
Well, there's shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn. Yes, 40 nice 40 past, yes. It is indeed. They've managed to coordinate it perfectly. Show you on the map. So this is the only place they can pass. It's in this area here. So that's the Norwegian Star heading down, the Iona heading in.
VTS Southampton is the Frisk 03.
What? I don't know if I misheard that or if that was even in English. I'm sure it said VTS and then... Yeah. Couldn't hear the rest. Well, the shipmate Silverback, where's the Mary Rose buoy? I think it's on the outside, on the entrance to Portsmouth Harbour.
VTS Southampton, this is the Frisk.
Oh, there we go. That sounded more like English that time.
Frisk, Southampton, BTS.
This is the Frisk for your information. We stopped our exercise with the blanks. We're going out tonight again.
Frisk, Southampton, BTS, all received, thank you.
Exercise with blanks. Oh, must be rather military there. Oh, there's the two ships behind Cowshot Spit. Oh, it looks like they're going to hit each other, doesn't it? I think there's actually quite a lot of space between them. But I suppose in ship terms, not that much. If you actually look, we're only talking about a couple of lengths. Yeah, no crashing there. There you go. Only a couple of lengths between them, really. Well, not even a length, is it? Iona has reduced her speed to 8 knots. Norwegian Star has also changed her speed to 8 knots as well, so they're both travelling at the identical speed. It's like little and large, isn't it? Like I said, the Iona, you can really see the size of the vessel there, quite considerably larger than the Norwegian Star. It's like almost twice the size. Wider, taller, longer, heavier, more bars, more restaurants, more cabins, more crew, more lifeboats. Yeah, a good place. Where would be a good place to take a photograph? We're just hoping someone's hoping they're getting some photographs. If you went down to probably, well, it's quite tricky actually, Walls Ash Beach, you might get some side-on photographs. Probably from by a drone would be the best bit, but it's a long way from land. You'd be droning out beyond the sensible distances for droning, or from a ship, I suppose. A ship would be good. A little boat out there in your dinghy. Could have taken my dinghy out, couldn't I? Shipmate Roger Lynn. Oh, the red looks deeper. Yeah, okay. We've had a couple of comments now. The red looks deeper. Could well be right. It does look a bit deeper, doesn't it? Maybe it's just freshly painted red. It just looks. It looks deeper. But yeah, I think you could be right. Couldn't really tell on the other camera because she was sort of had the light behind her, but now she's got the light at her. I'll keep an eye on it. I wonder if it's got a particular colour red. Shipmate Chris S. Cowshot Beach would be good for pictures. That's true. Yeah, if you had a long lens, you're down at Cowshot Beach, you'd probably get some good shots. Actually, don't even need that much of a long lens, do you really? They're quite big, the ships.
Thank you.
Oh, this is fantastic. I was busy early and I'd almost completely forgotten about this evening's live stream. Fortunately, one of our spanners mentioned it and someone in the ferry cam chat mentioned it and I thought, oh, yes, I do need to do a live stream. Busy, let's say, busy time of year at the moment. Lots of ships departing for the last time, heading off to warmer climes. I wonder which way Iona's going to dock. Is she going to go the conventional bow in first method, or is she going to go stern in first, I wonder? Well, shipmate Paul Belwin. Oh, he's hoping to watch Iona dock. He's got to go up. You can watch it again on the live replay, shipmate. live streams are there for you to watch later. Oops, or Metley can. Suffers with poor internet coverage. Oh yes, you made Joken Macaulay makes a good point. Would have been good to see from on board the ships. Yeah, not often you get that close to another ship going in the direction. Yeah, that's a good point. That would have made for some good photography. No one to really wave at though. Obviously no passengers on board Iona. Well, the shipmate Stevie Beach, you know what, I was trying to think of that earlier, what that effect is called. I think, I'm racking my brains, when two ships, when they discovered this a lot in the Second World War, when two ships travel simultaneously next to each other and try and load, the water has to travel faster between the two ships, makes a bit of lower pressure, and then they get sucked in together. I can't remember what it's called there. Oh, the Bernoulli effect. Right. Yes, it's the to do with pressures. Oh, shipmate Dean Willis, Bernoulli effect. My brain was being racked. I was remembering a documentary I saw about it a long time ago, and then I was trying to think. Sometimes it's difficult for me to think while I'm running the live streams at the same time. I'm not particularly multitaskable. That's it. Bernoulli effect. Although I don't think it will happen too much between those two ships because they were passing against. It's mainly when the ships are travelling at the same speed next to each other. I think that's when that big effect comes in. And that was, I think they discovered that a lot when they were when they were resupplying ships during the Second World War. The ships were bigger and it was very noticeable. Shipmate, someone wants to know how old Iona is. I think she's 5 years old, shipmate. 5 or 4. Built in 2021, so she's 4 years old. Good view from cruise cam there. The Norwegian Star just heading around Cowshot Spit. There we go. See her on Isle of Wight camera.
BTS Montreal Express.
Montreal Express, BTS.
BTS Montreal Express. Yep, afternoon, 752 on 23. Just making tugs fast.
Well, the shipmate someone asked about pilots. Shipmate Jane Reeves, do the cruise ships have pilots? Yes, the cruise ships have pilots. The only vessels that don't have pilots are the ferries and any vessel that's in Southampton water a lot. So, for example, the hopper dredgers and some of the smaller ro-ro vessels that just bounce around. They do the local freight runs. They also don't have a pilot because they are. I think they've got the correct qualifications to navigate the waters by themselves. But yeah, essentially all large vessels above a certain size have a pilot. Just about to see Norwegian Star going around Carshot Spit. There she is. And there's that big red marker. That's what I was telling you about. Because it looks very tempting just to cut across that corner. But trust me, don't do it. It's very shallow, especially when the tide is out. And we are looking at a reasonably low tide at the moment, aren't we? What is the tide? Oh, yeah, it's quite low. It is 1.5 metres above datum and falling. Red Funnel Ferry there, racing up in. Well, this should make Steve from the UK. Ooh, interesting. It says, Iona's a beautiful ship. Been on it 3 times. It's strange. We don't like Arvia much, though. Well, that's interesting because they are sister ships. They are virtually identical. Arvia is designed more for the Mediterranean market, so she's got a slightly more outside space and an opening sky dome area, whereas Iona was designed more for the Northern European market. But they are almost identical, so I'm surprised you like one more than the other. I've been on both, and to be honest, at certain parts of the ship, I don't think I'd even know which one I was on. I knew I was on P&O something or other, but I couldn't tell if it was Iona or Arvia. Slightly different in one of the restaurant areas, I think, where the sort of the street foodie area is. Getting a superb view from the Red Funnel Ferry today. Definitely your lucky day on the Red Funnel Ferry. Looks like the ferry might just about beat Iona into port. There we go. There's Norwegian Star on the other side of Carshot Spit now, and Iona coming up and keeps moving around in Empress Dock. Keeps buzzing up the sky with hot fumes.
Yes, the bluefin.
Oh, it's bluefin. Oh, she must be dredging Empress Dock. That's why she keeps moving forwards and backwards.
BTS, the bluefin.
Bluefin, Peter.
Yeah, good afternoon again. So we're finished dredging in the Empress. Have we got clearance to leave the Empress and we'll be passing the stern of the Iona?
Bluefin, Peter. Yeah, you're cleared to leave.
Thank you. Our new draft is 6 metres, still no defects and still 11 plus 1.
Bluefin, Peter. Dorothy, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, the Iona being passed by Red Funnel ferries everywhere. And yep, there you go. The UK debriefing, she was dredging the Empress Dock. There we go. That explains that. Ships everywhere this evening. What a busy day. Hopefully I'm not travelling anywhere soon. I've got lots of content to edit. I've got to edit this video for the launch of the Neoliner. And when I was looking back through my backlog of content that I need to edit, and I realised I've got about 40 films that I need to edit. So I've not got much planned for the next couple of months. Finished with some busy work things, and also as the nights are getting darker, there's less to go and do outside. less ships in port.
Iona, red Osprey.
So I shall try and get on with that. Wonder if I can release one a day in December. How about that? Little Christmas present from me to you. Which one's the Osprey? Was that the Osprey coming in? It was the Osprey next to Iona. I think she's just asking, can I get ahead of you before I get in? What did she make, Johnny B?
Iona, red Osprey.
Iona, go ahead.
Well, should I make Hades? Oh, have I finished the New York film? No, I haven't. That's on my list of 40 to do. Maybe I can't do that one first. I've got to do the ship launch one first. Then I might do that one. I will do that one at some point. I've got lots to do.
Iona, red Osprey.
Osprey, Iona.
Iona, Osprey. Good evening, sir. I see you slowing down there. Are you happy if we keep the speed on to get in ahead of you, or would you like us to hold back?
No problem at all, you carry on.
All copy, sir. That's much appreciated. Thanks.
There we go. I thought so. The red funnel pair was going to try and sneak in.
Montreal Express, yeah.
Oh, come on, itching cam. Such poor...
Montreal Express, yeah. Speed. Traffic information. The Iona, British Northwest, net lead, 46 bus. Montreal Express, Jesse, Mac Indian at Southampton.
No, itching cam's just not playing ball today.
BTS, red Osprey, Northwest Netley inbound. Permission to carry on.
Red Osprey, BTS, please pursue caution.
All copy, thank you.
Warship Dragon, Southampton, BTS.
Where's Warship Dragon? I think he's gone past the Needles.
Warship Dragon, Southampton, BTS. All traffic information. This is CTS approaching the outer and boys. Bound.
I don't know where Warship Dragon is. There's Norwegian Star. Like I say, we're not going to see her again for a while. She's heading off to Spain for a little while. And then Tampa, Florida for the winter. And then we'll see her in May time next year. And she'll be carrying out alternate one-week cruises to Reykjavik. Or 11-day cruises. So she'll be heading up to Reykjavik.
Osprey, the bluefin. Yeah, we're going to hold here, and we'll be astern of you and the Iona.
Bluefin, Osprey, that's all copy. Much appreciated. Thanks.
Yeah, so the Norwegian Star will be Reykjavik, and then 10 days to Southampton, and then 11 days back to Reykjavik. So I suppose you could do a 21-day round cruise.
BTS, Red Jet 7, shortly departing Town Quay for Cows.
Red Jet 7, BTS, you're okay to speed. Traffic information. The Iona, British Northwest, Netley, 46 bus. UKD Bluefin, on some production, waiting for present pass, outbound.
All received, thank you.
Well, shipmate Johnny B says, yes, strange to see cruise ships going up the river. It is. I don't know that I've live streamed one coming and going at the same time. That's probably new. Oh, just off the NAB. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, British warship. Interesting name. That's the AIS name, British warship. Yeah, we've had a couple of ships when they're new, when they're launched and they're arriving in port. They often arrive in the morning to much fanfare. So we've had a few of those.
Iona, the Bluefin.
Bluefin, Iona. Hello, Alex.
Yeah, evening, Lloyd. Are you happy if I sneak down your starboard side?
Come through whenever you want.
Thank you.
There we go. There's the smug smile of Norwegian Star. She's going somewhere a bit warmer. Well, in fact, initially she's over to Bruges and
Yes, between sports, thank you.
a couple of places in France. So take a little while before she gets to the warmer weather. Itching Cam has decided to work. Come on, Itching Cam. There's the UKD Bluefin there. With you.
Project 6, BTS, Eurohead, speed, traffic information, Norwegian Star, fly west of Brownport, outbound Clear Channel. And the next departure, Montreal Express from shortly.
It's all psychedelic over there on Itching Cam. Oh, shush. Noisy radio. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You can see Iona just behind the grain elevators there at the dockhead. So we will get to see Iona dock here in the port of Southampton. It'll be unusual. It's not something we normally have a live stream for. I mean, obviously, if you get up early enough in the morning, you can watch Iona dock on the cameras, but I don't normally get up and do a live stream for it. Red Funnel Ferry. Clearly way ahead of Iona now. I suspect she's dropped her speed down, Iona. Question is she going to reverse in or drive in forwards? They have been a bit unusual doing some other things. I don't know if they've changed the way the air bridges work or quite why they decided to change it today. But they did. I think it was for Arvia they changed the direction. Well, shipmate Christine Nichols I preferred Iona to Arvia. Found a more friendly atmosphere. Different. What's interesting? Interesting.
BTS Red Jet 7. Can we have a dockhead tide gauge, please?
Red Jet 7, BTS, dockhead is 1.34.
So copy, thank you.
It's the UKD Bluefin. She was hopper dredger. She was dredging in the Empress dock. It's also something that happens a bit more this time of year. You get a little more dredging as the port gets a bit quieter. They increase the amount of dredging that goes on here and there. Shipmate Matthew Bateman says Iona is port side to Bertha.
Yeah, Bluefin, we'll discover.
Should be heading in a more normal direction then for Iona.
Discover the Griffin, yeah. We're moving over to the right-hand side of the channel if you're happy, Redwood.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'll just let you know I'm just popping back in the channel to clear Netley Shoal. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're moving over now.
I don't know if the red on the whole looks quite so dark now, actually. Maybe it was just on the other cameras.
Morning Prosperity, Southampton, BTS.
Certainly looks all clean and sparkly, freshly painted, that's for sure. Oh, the shipmate Rita Claire. Shipmate Donores says they were on Arvia last year, so we'll be able to compare them with Iona on the 1st.
Morning Prosperity, Southampton, BTS. All received. Please call again when your vessel is underway.
Yeah, it is interesting how people find them different. It might just be, you know, you just happen to pick an area where you've got a grumpy or a slow member of crew or something. It just sets the tone. We were talking about on the group cruise, a few people's been on the same ship almost the same time and had a very different experience, which seems odd. I mean, there's a lot of people on there, isn't there? A lot of places to go. Shipmate Danny Wheeler thinks that Iona might have some VIPs on. Jolly trip back from Rotterdam. Possibly. Although she may have some workers on board. I think when she left, she had workers on board. They already start working as soon as she leaves port. They start tearing into things, from what I understood. Iona slowing right down now. And she'll just drive in. No reversing action for Iona. She'll do the Honda departure. She'll reverse out. Should be able to see the lines going down as well, things like that. No flags to spot today. No one out there.
BTS, Red Falcon, shortly underway.
No one waving obscure British county flags. Shipmate Vectus is on Iona on the 8th, down to the Canaries. Very sensible. Should be good weather that time of year in the Canaries. Not too hot, but a bit better than the UK. Yeah, a few lights on the ship, but not many though. Oh, hello, there's someone. Looks like there's somebody. Looks like there's somebody on right at the very front. Let's have a look. Someone right in the bow. Wearing high visibility red t-shirt. Yeah, there he is. High visibility orange t-shirt. Oh, there's a few shipmates knocking about. Interesting to know if they are crew, if they are construction chappies. Shipmate Jackie Bella likes Iona. Mr. C's back on Iona in March the 1st. A lot of popular. Well, very popular amongst shipmates Iona. Shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn likes the atrium on Iona, so glitzy. Yes, it's a very big atrium, isn't it? There's some great windows as well, isn't it? You get a fantastic view of the sea from there. Sit there with a cup of coffee and a book or a magazine or something and just watch the sea whoosh past. Is excellent. We've got the murmurations of starlings again. Shipmate Sarah said, "Oh, can you zoom in on the bow on the port side? My daughter is stood there." Oh, okay. Alrighty, I'll see what I can do. Might be a little while before we can see the port side clearly, but I'll have a look. I take it your daughter must work on Iona, then, does she? Is she part of the crew? There we are, looking directly at us, Iona. Freshly painted, back from a refit in Rotterdam. Ready for a 2-night cruise starting tomorrow. A little wide, but I'm just really noticing that the lifeboats are really hang over the side of Iona. I haven't seen that before. Guessing she's not designed to go down the Panama Canal then. Shipmate Dolores says, "Seems like a lot of shipmates are sailing on the 1st. It does indeed. It does indeed. Well, probably a good one to go on though. There's a few shipmates dotted around on the balconies. Getting some waves from a couple of shipmates there. Wonder if that's the daughter. Don't know if they're on the... Oh, looks like they're on the phone. I bet that is. I bet that's the daughter, isn't it? Excellent. I'm not sure if she's in her cabin or if she's... Yeah, or she's just standing by on the bow. I'm not sure. I don't normally see Iona docking so gracefully and smooth at this time of day. Very unusual. Oh, wait, Sarah says, oh, yes, she's been on the refit from head office. Ah, okay. Well, busy working then. If she's got a cabin in the bow, she's done very well for herself. On deck, not in the cabin. Ah, okay, I thought she was on deck because it looked like she was very close to a balcony. But...
Indian BTS will receive traffic information, Norwegian start Peel Bank, and the Montreal Express just come from 234.
But we did see her. Excellent. Well done. Glad you managed to see your daughter. God, there's a few shipmates who've got daughters working on board I've been talking to. Very gentle winds this evening, so it's perfect for docking. There's no need for tugs, no need for excessive bow thrusters. Shipmates will be ready with the lines. We should be able to catch the lines coming down. How often I've done that. Oh, shipmate Sarah's, yes, she's live streaming too, so she heard you. Excellent. I didn't say anything inappropriate.
VTS Red Jet 6, passing northwest nightly inbound and permission to continue speed.
Oh, there's a few shipmates on their balconies as well.
Red Jet 6, you may proceed with caution, brake, nav, VTS, all received, thank you.
These are probably either crew or workers. Yeah, there's a couple more up here. Checking their devices. Maybe they're watching the stream as well. Who knows? Yeah, should be asked about the flag on the bow. Yes, that is the P&O house flag. Always flies on the bow, and the ship's bell is also on the bow down there. Looks like the lines are up, they're ready. Got crew down here on the hatch. Oh, he's wearing whites as well. Very smart. Well, the shipmate John Sturgis says, why don't they reverse in, make it easier to sail away? My understanding is that the air bridges aren't quite in the right location for Iona and Avia, so they have to drive in, and then the air bridge connects up in a better spot. I think it's because the ships are so big. Press the wrong button. Shipmate Spikes is just raining in Christchurch. Let's have a look at that wind. Where's that wind coming? The wind on my map. Fairly gentle wind at the moment, but I can see some wind picking up speed. Just touching the edge of Cornwall there. There we go. That's the wind round here, around in Solcombe, and this is picking up. So I'm guessing this will probably be heading over our way in the next hour or two. I would think, maybe a few more hours. Storm Benjamin, as the shipmates told me earlier. You can see Iona looks really close to land there, but she's almost in the middle of the berth here. There's got a bit of a gap between the ship and the shore. And then once she gets closer, she'll start to move in, use the bow thrusters and the rear propulsion. I can see a few people in the windows. There are a few people on board. I suppose even the crew need to be fed. Shipmate Adrian McCardle, there's no wind in North Devon, North Cornwall. No, North Cornwall border. Yeah, no, it looks pretty calm. I think we're getting it later on. Well, the shipmate Fire Hobbyist. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We are just enjoying the arrival of P&O's Iona. We don't normally see ships arrive on our ship's TV. We watched Norwegian Star depart earlier on her trip down to Lisbon, and then she's off to Tampa in Florida for the winter. Then she'll be back in May time, where she then alternates between 10 days to Reykjavik and 11 days to Southampton. Iona will be also, she's going to be changing her itineraries. Instead of going to the fields, she'll be next cruise for Iona is the Spain-France. Well, there's a 2-day mini break at sea, but ignoring that one, there's Spain, France, then Northern European cities, and then, which I think there's a few shipmates are doing that one, the 1st of November. Then after that, it's lots of 14-day cruises down to the Canaries throughout the winter, until the 3rd of January, where she heads over to the Caribbean for a 35-day winter warmer. I'd like to try one of those. Definitely have to get the internet package though, and I'll see if I could upload every day. You'd be sick to death of me after that 35 days of uploading. I wonder if they changed the menus in the restaurants. I've only ever been on them for like 7 days at a time. Well, if you're on there for more than 7 days, do they repeat them? They must repeat the menus, mustn't they? Well, shipmate Mr. C says, currently on Arvia, and Captain Canby is trying to dodge the worst of the storm by going out further from the Bay of Biscay into the Atlantic. Let's have a look at that. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see where you are on Arvia, because it does look pretty awful out there. Well, not gone very far out into the Atlantic at the moment. Let's have a look. Where's your wind coming from? It's Arvia. She's near the shore. Yeah. Yes, here's Arvia, just off of Portugal here. Little blue one here. And then look at all this weather up here, up near Corunna and the Bay of Biscay. This will make the Bay of Biscay very uncomfortable indeed. What's this one here? Queen Victoria. She's experiencing 37 knot winds. Yeah. I can see the linesmen down on the shore and on the dock side there. There they are, in their high vis, ready to grab the lines for the stern. Someone's turned some lights on. Getting closer and closer to being fully docked. Almost home. Camera's being a bit funny. Come on, camera. You've been well behaved recently, cruise cam. There we go. Let's see if we can see the lines at the front. There we go. Quite a few shipmates there in the well deck. Looks like they're putting lines down. They're sorting lines out internally by the looks of it. I wonder they've been sort of cleaning up the area and sorting out lines and things. Might have a bit of prep work to do. Yeah, they're throwing the heaving lines out. Re-rigging by the looks of it. And then over on box cam. Yeah, got the chappies there, poking their heads out the windows. This is interesting. I've not really watched this before. Occasionally I watch them coming in the mornings and follow them and such like, but I don't normally spend the time watching them with the lines. I'm going to get on with my day normally. Shipmate Andy Hill said, "Oh, it says wife was telling me one of the MSC ships was meant to be calling in at La Coruna, but has been diverted because of the storm to Falmouth. Oh, that's why she's in Falmouth. She's coming in later tomorrow, I think, or something. Really odd. I wonder why she's in Falmouth. I mean, no disrespect to Falmouth, but really a very popular cruise ship destination. Well, I guess that's the problem with the weather this time of year. The old storm rattling across the Atlantic can make a mess of things. Oh, looks like they're getting busy on the stern. Almost there, I would think, to throw those lines. Oh, yeah, looks like they're untying the heaving lines. It's there. Oh, the line's coming down. I can see the lines on the shore heaving away. Oh, with the chunky bits of cabling, aren't they? Chunky bits of rope. I wonder if they use them to stop the ship like I do. On my little pleasure boat. Shove the lines over, hook a cleat, drag the pontoon with me. Ah, looks like I can see some lines going down there. Yes, I can see them heaving the lines in. There we go. Looks like the ship has almost come to a stop now. Looks like a well-oiled and slick operation, doesn't it? Everyone seems to know what they're doing. There they go. There go the big lines down at the bow. Right, shipmate, hope you enjoyed that one. Been a little bit unusual today. We've got one departing for the last time and for 6 months, and one arriving after a refit. And it's just getting dark. So how good's that, eh? Fantastic. Just in sort of like good light levels. So I shall be, what day is it today? It's Wednesday today. What have we got? Thursday, we've got Iona departing at 5:30 tomorrow, just the one tomorrow. Then Friday, there are 4 departures. Saturday, there is, Friday we've got 4 departures and 1 arrival at 10:30 at night. Rather unusually. Then Saturday, we've got 3 departures. Sunday, 2 departures. Then that's it for a little while. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And if you have subscribed, many thanks. Also, if you are a PayPal donor, a Patreon, or a member of the channel, many thanks for your continued support. And, of course, many thanks to the Blue Spanner crew who look after this chat and all the other chats. Until next time, shipmates.
Oceania Leader, CTS will receive. Please maintain a listening watch on this channel and channel 09.
VTS, Red 6, departing Town Quay for Cows, please.
Red 6, CTS will receive traffic information, using solution by the region outbound, NACT Indian, pushing Mother Bank inbound.
All copy, thank you very much.
BTS Red Falcon, assist us approaching.
Red Falcon, CTS will receive, thank you, traffic information, Montreal Express, passing 106 outbound.
Receive, thank you.
The CTS CTS. The CTS CTS, you may proceed with anchoring. Please call again when your anchor is brought up. Head 7, CTS, you okay to proceed, traffic information, the agent Bluefin and it reaches outbound, and the Montreal Express at 106 outbound. Bluefin, BTS, accounting channel, thank you, on traffic information, any single Indian. UKP Bluefin, BTS, traffic information, NACC Indian at Mother Bank inbound. The Sonar Bakitingi approaching to ground storage.
Okay, thank you.